They say lions never forget who they are, no matter how tame they seem. For almost 10 years, a man and his lion shared a bond so deep, it felt unbreakable. He raised him from a tiny cub, fed him with his own hands, and trusted him with his life. But trust can be dangerous when it's given to the wild. This is the story of Mike Hodge, the man who loved a lion named Shamba, and the night that love turned into fear. Life sometimes takes us on unexpected paths where love, trust, and danger all intertwine in ways we never imagine. This is the story of Mike Hodge, a man who dedicated his life to caring for lions, and Shamba, the lion he raised from a cub. Their bond was special, a friendship that defied the wild's harsh rules until the day that changed everything. Mike and his wife, Chrissy, arrived in South Africa in 1999, driven by a dream to rescue and protect some of the most majestic creatures on Earth, lions. They founded the Marakele Predator Centre, where they hand-reared lions, bottle-feeding them, spending years nurturing them like family. Among those lions was Shamba, born into captivity, raised by Mike's family, a lion who grew up knowing humans as protectors and friends. For over a decade, Mike and Shamba shared countless moments, from playful days to quiet evenings, building a connection few could understand. Mike saw Shamba not as a wild beast but as a companion, almost like a son. But wild instincts are never far beneath the surface. On April 29, 2018, everything changed. That night, the air inside their small home felt heavy. Outside, the sound of crickets filled the darkness, but inside, the voices were sharp, cutting through the stillness. Chrissy stood with her arms crossed, eyes blazing. "I'm telling you, Mike, Shamba's behavior isn't normal anymore," she snapped. "He's been growling, pacing. He's not the same lion we raised." Mike shook his head, his voice low but firm. "He's fine. He trusts me." "You just don't understand him like I do." Chrissy's voice rose, trembling with anger. "Understand? He nearly snapped at me today. I tried to feed him and he bared his teeth at me." "That's not trust, Mike. That's danger. But you refuse to see it." "You'd rather live in your fantasy than face the truth." Mike's jaw tightened, the silence between them stretching until it hurt. "He's my responsibility," he said, turning away. Chrissy's words hit like a slap in the dark. "No, Mike. You live for him. More than for us." Outside, unseen in the shadows, Shamba's golden eyes glowed faintly from the edge of the enclosure, watching, listening. Mike followed his usual routine, entering Shamba's enclosure to check on him and spend time together. But that day, something was different. Shamba's behavior grew strange, tense, his eyes filled with something dark and unreadable. Without warning, Shamba lunged. In a terrifying instant, the lion's powerful jaws clamped around Mike's neck, dragging him to the ground. Tourists nearby screamed in shock and horror, their phones capturing every second of the attack. Staff scrambled to act. A quick shot from a rifle ended the attack, killing Shamba instantly. Mike was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries, deep wounds to his neck and jaw that threatened his life. But the physical wounds were only part of the story. In the days and weeks that followed, Mike wrestled with the emotional turmoil. How could the lion he raised with love turn on him so violently? Was there something he missed? Could Shamba have been provoked, or was this an unpredictable act of wild nature? Psychologists and animal behavior experts later explained that lions, even those raised in captivity, retain powerful instincts. Their moods can shift suddenly, influenced by territory, stress, health, or changes in their environment. Even deep bonds with humans do not erase their primal nature. Mike also grappled with painful questions about his personal life. Some speculated that Shamba's aggression might have been triggered by jealousy or confusion around Mike's wife, Chrissy, but these were only theories. What was certain was that Mike's life would never be the same. He survived, but the loss of Shamba, his friend and family, left a wound far deeper than any physical scar. Mike learned the hard truth. No matter how close you think you are to a wild animal, their nature is unpredictable and must always be respected. This story is a reminder of the fragile line between trust and danger, love and fear, and how sometimes even the strongest bonds can break in an instant. And Mike was not the first. But in Najaf, Iraq, 50-year-old Eko Fakr al-Din learned the truth in the most brutal way possible. Just days after buying a massive male lion to keep in his back garden, the predator turned on him. Without warning, the animal lunged, sinking its teeth deep into his throat, dragging him to the ground. Neighbors heard the screams, and then the silence. By the time help arrived, the lion had devoured much of his body, refusing to let go, even when the police came. It took 7 bullets from a neighbor's Kalashnikov to bring the beast down. In the Czech Republic, Michael Prasek was found dead inside his own lioness cage, the same animal he had raised since it was a cub. In Pakistan, Haider Ali was attacked by the very tiger he had paraded through the streets only days earlier. Even today, the attacks continue. Wild animals, no matter how loved, still carry the hunger of the hunt. And sometimes that hunger is for their own master.